Hey guys, Jeremy here. I'm going to be doing a update on a couple of knives that I've been working on. Okay, I want to go over a few of the features of each of the knives and then do a quick sharpness test, as I like to do with each knife before I send them out. So this is the first knife, and this was a special request, and it is in the style of the Skookum bush tool. And if you are not familiar with that particular style of knife, it is a very sought after bushcraft knife, and I believe the wait is somewhere around 2 or 3 years right now. So this particular gentleman asked me if I could do one similar. I said I'd give it a shot, and here is what I have come up with. So it has a 4-inch blade and a pretty much continual sweep, and the handle is 4.5 inches, and this particular handle is made out of bird's eye maple, and I have done a Coke bottle shaped handle, which this is the first Coke bottle style or shape of handle that I've done, and it just turned out absolutely beautiful. As you can tell here, the figure of the bird's eye maple really turned out nicely, and this one has red vulcanized fiberboard liners. The grind is a convex saber grind, and it has a very smooth transition up to the flat bevels. That is my new logo that I've been putting on the knives, JKL knives. And this particular knife was from a Ontario Old Hickory Cleaver knife. This is the first one that I've done from a cleaver knife, and the cleavers and the 10 and 12 inch butcher knives are around 0.1 inches thick, so a little bit thicker, give it a little bit more rigidity, and a little bit stronger blade. So this one has a lanyard hole and 2 aluminum pins, and toward the front there has a scalloped area for the thumb. All very smooth lines. There are no sharp edges, well, up until you get to the blade, but on the handle there aren't any sharp edges to create hot spots or become uncomfortable. Alright, so that is and I'm going to call this the JKL Knives Woods Tool. The second knife that I wanted to talk a little bit about today is a design refinement of the Bushcraft Companion knife, which I've been working on. This particular one, what I've done is I've created a spear point instead of the clip point that I was doing, and I think this is going to make the edge a little bit stronger and just be more in line with the particular bushcraft style of blade that I'm going for. So this particular one has a olive wood handle. Turn it over there so you get a better look. This one has a 4-inch blade and a 4 3/8 inch handle, and this one I also did a palm swell like I do on a lot of the Kephart style knives. The blade on this one is also a convex saber grind, and the handle is also rounded and smoothed for excellent ergonomics. Alright, so let's get into the cut test. Okay, so as I said, I like to do a sharpness test before I send any of the knives out that I've worked on. So usually I'll take a piece of paper, and what this does is it really will tell you if there are any rough spots on the blade. So I'm just going to take it, and as you can tell, absolutely effortlessly just cuts the paper there. So I think we've got a pretty good one here as far as sharpness. So let's try the Bushcraft Companion. Alright, so as you can tell, both of these knives are exceptionally sharp. Okay, I've got a piece of well-seasoned hardwood here, and I'm just going to make a few curls just to see how the knives would do at their intended purpose of carving a little bit of wood. So I just want to get some fine curls here just to see how fine of curls we could get. Also test the entire length of the edge, make sure good and sharp. So I've got some pretty fine curls there. So I will bite in a little bit more. As you can tell, having absolutely no difficulty making shavings and curls. So that was the Skookum style, or bush tool, woods tool. No problem there. And I'm going to take the Bushcraft Companion style and do a few more. And again, just want to try to get some thin ones to start out with, just to see how fine of curls it will make. I always try to make the nice long curls, but for some reason toward the end they always seem to pop right off. There we go. Got a couple of nice long ones. Alright, so that was the Bushcraft Companion style knife there. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I just wanted to do a quick update on a couple of the knives that I've been working on. As I said, this was a special request knife here, and this is a refinement of a current version that I'm making, the Bushcraft Companion. I will also be making these if there is interest in them, the JKL Woods tool. So check out my website. The URL is longmirknives.blogspot.com, and that is where you can go to find the ordering information, pricing, knife handle material availability, and some of my previous work and work in progress. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.